Hey guys, welcome to MB.Cryptocurrency. In this video, we're going to introduce an interesting website, Kryll.io, which is about automating and optimizing strategy. The great thing with this website, which you can, whenever you have a strategy or use other people's strategy, you can instantly get a backtest on multiple coins and tokens, which is that's what it makes it great. But it has its flaws as well, which I will mention down in the line in the video. That's when we are making strategy, what are the flaws. But first thing first, let's just talk about what are the exchanges you can connect in case if you have a strategy or if you want to use other people's strategy. So you support Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, KuCoin, and many others, Kraken. So it will cover majority of the major exchanges, right? Second thing, it's not only working on a spot market, but it can work on a future market as well. So not only on a spot, but also in the future market as well. So how it works is, for example, this is someone else's strategy, and you can go run a backtest as well to see if his strategy working. And this is working on the Trios USDT. And something that I would tell you to avoid: try to find a strategy that works on a major, Bitcoin or major altcoins such as Ethereum, I don't know, Solana, Cardano, the top 10. The reason is because this altcoin might have so much volatility, and when you try to risk your assets, it might, go down to zero. It might actually margin call you very easily, especially if this is not your strategy and you're working with the other people's strategy. So just go for this one, Doge USDT. And in case you want to launch it, you have to first connect your account. Doesn't matter to the Binance, Binance US, Bybit, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Kraken, KuCoin. You can choose how much USDT that you have that you want to use, right? And this is shows asset to allocate the strategy, the minimum value. For example, you want to open to the trade, and also you have to pay the Kryll as a strategy fuel. So this will pay to the person that have their strategy open for the other people that they want to lend, that they try to borrow, and they have to buy the KRL token, which is at the moment is around 24 cents. The strategy that we optimally want to make sure that the trend was very slow up, like it's going up. If you look at the cursor, it's going slowly up. It's not like this going up and stagnation, going up, stagnation, going up, stagnation. Even this is somewhat acceptable, but we got to see the drawdown. So drawdown is 16%. The maximal drawdown, the worst one was 5%, but per month it gave 4%. This is somewhat acceptable, but still you have to understand that you can possibly find a better strategy, or you come up with a better strategy. So this is an aspect that if you want to use other people's strategy. But let's go to the futures first. So this is a futures. Same again, go on the marketplace. You can find other people's strategy. Try to use the one that's using the pairs that are really, less volatile. So you don't want to, for example, Bitcoin will be more preferable, for example, than Link. So you see this. And if you look at this chart doesn't look that great. See, it just went up, down, up again. So it doesn't look great. Let's go some other one, .USDT. This doesn't look good as well. We try to find something that at least somewhat look decent. Let's see this one. See, this one at least looks somewhat better. So you're just going down, up, up, up. Even it went down, the whole performance going up. So it went down, but it went up as well. It wasn't like a straight line. Straight line, that means that you have so much stagnation and you didn't have much of a trade. You have to kind of consider the number of trade as well. Let me see if it does written over there in this sort of backtest how many trade has been done. I cannot see personally, but also don't forget to read all this comment that the creator of this strategy wrote to give you a little more understanding how the strategy works, or how do you have to work with it. But let's now go to the interesting part, which is about strategy editor, which you can create a strategy. Just confirm, detect. We want to make a new strategy. Okay, so this can be really simple. For example, you want to use RSI, right? And you want to say whenever it was oversell, which is you can change the oversold number. For example, you can put 20 in 1 hour time frame, then buy it for me. Where's a buy? Yeah, long. You can put, for example, I don't know, 10% of our accounts. And then if RSI, it was overbought, and let's put 80 on this, then short it for me. Did I put 20 in here or not? 10%. 10. And you just have to connect everything. And by the way, this, I don't really expect this strategy to work, but this is for simply explaining how this works, and you can kind of connect the box. You don't have to understand anything about, having a coding knowledge to give you at least a result to start working with this platform. We want to make sure, so the strategy that I want to make is if RSI reach oversell, buy it for me, and then when it reach the middle line, then close the position for me, which is okay, neutral. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. When it reach neutral, which is 0, then close it for me, and then we gotta go with overbuy and then short, and then close it for me. Let me just copy this, and then we gotta press go to the wallet, and then see how the strategy works. So the basic is, I said when the RSI reach oversell, then long it for me, and when the RSI reach neutral, close it for me. And then if the RSI reach the overbuy, short, and then close it for me when I did not mention about the RSI. So let me stop this for 1 second. I did not do that. So for example, when the RSI reaching neutral, when the RSI reaching neutral, then close it for me. Let's see how it works in the one. I think we chose the 1 hour time frame. This was 2 hour. Let's go make it 1 hour again. And this is 2 hour. Let's just make it 1 hour. We want to make sure everything's gonna be on the same page in here. By the way, you can work on a multi-time frame as well, but for the sake of it, I'm just trying to make it simple to see how it works. And it can give you the chart as well, where it did the short, where it did the buy. You can see if your strategy working correctly. If not, by the way, if you want me to make a full video about how to work with this platform, write down in the comment section. Possibly something's going wrong in here. That's why it doesn't really open any trades. Oh, it did open the 4 trades, 6 trades. So that's it. So with this strategy that I make, it just gives me that it wasn't profitable. So I can work with it and just play with it to see if maybe I have to make a RSI oversold, not on 20, put it on, I don't know, 40. So you can work on with this strategy, and it can be very simple. Let me just show it to you. For example, with this one, 40. And this I put in 60, right? This is overbuy. Let's try it again. See, this is how simple it can be. So you can change a couple of things instead of getting beyond the chart and just do the everything analysis. This what it does it for you. There is a downside to it. If you kind of if you have experience working with coding and just other platforms, you know that sometimes you have to be a little bit more cautious what to do and how to do it, because in this platform you cannot really choose a variable constant. You cannot make it like a very broad conditions, that is what is the downside of this. And sometimes when it does open and close the trade, sometimes I don't like the fact that it does the way that it does, because I'm more comfortable in a way that I code, because I can do the coding as well. I can make my own strategy on other website and it worked great. But for you, which you don't have any background on coding or any working with other professional website, this can be very interesting for you. And by the way, the reason that this is very low number is because this is a leverage. I put it at 10, this up 20, I'll make this one 1000. Let's test it again. This will probably give you a better number. Okay, so as you can see, it shows that in 114 trades with the maximal drawdown of this, it give us only $5, 0.55%, which you have $1,000, which with 19 leverage. And you can kind of choose the date and the time from what date to what date you want to do this backtest. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want me to make an extensive video how to work with this platform, how to do your launch the deep analysis, how you can do your analysis to make it better, write down in the comment section. I might make a new video on this. Thank you.